Today we're going to do a Horseman 9 with Rachel, who is a Seal Brown Thoroughbred, and she is John's horse in the epilogues. And she is a really good thoroughbred. She has 9 speed. She also has 7 health and 7 stamina, which is more than any other thoroughbred. Really pretty horse. She's got this dark coat with the red sort of undertones. She has these really dainty little white feet in the rear. Yeah. And there's John. And this is so early in the epilogue that John doesn't have anything. He doesn't have a gun belt. He's got no money. He's got nothing. He beat up somebody and took this $18.99 pistol from them. And I guess he's got that in his pocket. And then he used that pistol to kill someone and take this Warren Litchfield repeater. He doesn't have much ammunition for either one of those. He doesn't have much food or anything. Really have any tonics for the horse, or I think he's got like 1 health tonic for Rachel, 1 reviver. Got a few wild carrots. He spent what little money he had on hay so that he could get around the map.
You got this, darling.
And he's going to give some of that to Rachel now. Alright, I don't have a really big plan for what to do, which way to go. I'm thinking just to go down to Saint Denis and take a ride through the town, because why not? Alright, so without further ado, let's just get this thing underway. I don't anticipate Rachel having any problems making it within the time limit, so... But we'll put the time clock up in the upper left-hand corner anyway, just to see how she does. Of course, she's going to go through Saint Denis, so that's going to take a lot of time.
That's my lady.
This is a very nice horse to ride. She's as fast as an Arabian. Very maneuverable. Nice and big. And let's take a look at a comparison between Rachel and the other thoroughbreds. You see the wild thoroughbreds have 7 speed, 5 acceleration, 6 health, and 6 stamina. And Rachel is in blue there, so she's an upgrade on the wild ones for sure. She loses a little bit of speed to the Brindle, but what she loses, she gains in health and stamina. Now this is a strange Horseman 9 for me because I have never done a Horseman 9 in the epilogue. I have done many Horseman 9s with Arthur in chapters 2, 3, 4, and 6. I've done it with every breed of horse for sure, and also with many of the coats. But I have never done it with John, never done it in the epilogue. So this is a new experience for me. I've always wanted to do Horseman 9 with some of the epilogue horses like this one, the Flaxen Roan Tennessee Walker, the Brown Leopard Appaloosa, and I'm going to get the chance to do that now with this playthrough with John. Now this playthrough I started over 3 years ago, and I'm only to this point now. So I usually have about 4 playthroughs going at any one time, and I play them at different times. I don't always just play one continuously, and a lot of my other save slots are just taken up for channel related reasons, like I need a save in each chapter, for example, or I need a save that's got certain horses on it, for example. But with this one, this is one I started over 3 years ago, and I've only pushed it to this point now. I'm just kind of randomly riding through Saint Denis. It doesn't matter. Might as well take the grand tour. There's the cathedral to the left. And watch out for the NPCs. They like to walk out in front of you. I'm always really wary when I come up through here and there are policemen. I'm always afraid they're going to stop me. It's because I'm used to playing with big bounties and stuff. Always tense up a little bit around them. I think we'll head out of town now. Now, I really love this horse. I actually think this is the best thoroughbred. There are 4 thoroughbreds in the game. The Blood Bay and the Dapple Gray are the 2 wild coats. And then there's the Brindle Thoroughbred, and then there's this one. And
Well done, lady.
I think Rachel's superior health and stamina trump the extra bit of speed that the Brindle has. I love the Brindle, don't get me wrong.
Nice filly.
I think if you fight a lot, the health is more important. If you avoid trouble in the game, maybe the health's not quite as important as like the importance I place upon it, but I do a lot of fighting, and so the health's important to me. Now, which horse would I say is my favorite between this and the Brindle? The Brindle. Even though I think this is a better horse, the Brindle is more favored by me, and the reason is because it's available. So let's say with this playthrough, for example, I've been playing this playthrough for 3 years, and I spent over a year in chapter 2 with this playthrough. So this horse, first of all, it's useless to Arthur because Arthur's never going to get to ride it, but any of the horses that you can only get later, like chapter 4 or chapter 6, if you're a year in chapter 2, those horses are useless to you. So I tend to place more of my liking on the horses that are available in chapter 2 and chapter 3 because that's where I spend the majority of the game. And yeah, I do actually overall like the Brindle more than this horse, although this is a great horse. Another great horse from the epilogue that I absolutely adore is the Brown Leopard Appaloosa. I love that horse. I love the way it looks. I love its stats. I just like that horse. I really love Appaloosas. But Arthur never gets to ride it. So at the end of the day, it seems like to me the few-spotted Appaloosa is closer to my heart than that Brown Leopard one is. Because I can get that few-spotted Appaloosa really early in chapter 2 and play with it for, the entire game.
Ain't you a good horse?
But I've always wanted to play,
We're good, aren't we?
do the Horseman 9 challenge with a lot of these horses from the epilogue. In fact, I'm going to do it with all of them, every single horse, because there's not actually that many. It's just you got the stable and tumbleweed, and then you got the stable and Blackwater, and then you got the Tiger Stripe Bay Mustang that you can do it with. Now, I've done it with the Mustang before because I got the Mustang as Arthur in chapter 4 before. And I'm thinking about doing a mission in chapter 2 to get that Mustang as well. And if I do, I'll probably do another Horseman 9 with it there.
We're okay.
So we're looking at doing it with the Flaxen Roan Tennessee Walker. I'm doing it now with this horse. There's that gray Overo American Paint. There's the silver Turcoman Missouri Foxtrotter. I've already done it with. There's the rose gray Arabian. Am I missing something? Can't think if I'm missing one. But yeah, I'm going to do Horseman 9 with all those horses. I've waited a long time to do that too. And I'm just trying to push through with this playthrough here so that I can delete it because I need the save slot for something else. It's interesting too though because it's been a long time since I've been in the epilogue. And for those of you who have not been in the epilogue or who played the epilogue differently, John is supposed to be right now at Pronghorn Ranch shoveling shit and milking cows. But as soon as I could, I broke away and left Abigail there to look after Jack, and I got the hell out of there. So I don't have anything. I don't have any money. What little money I had, I went to the stable and bought a bunch of hay for Rachel so I could get around. And I don't have any of the guns It's like I said, I had to beat somebody up to take that $18.99, and I didn't even know I was going to get that. I just beat them up and see what I could get, and I got that pistol, and that's a good one. But I only got 9 bullets for it. You can't buy any ammunition at the gunsmith. You can't modify the weapons. You can't go in a hotel and rent a room. You can't rent a bath. And with John, that's important because John can't swim. So I guess John is just going to be stinky until I can sort something out. All right, so we're just going to go up toward Flatneck Station here and go across the railroad bridge. But anyway, you can't, at this point, you cannot buy anything at the trapper. You can sell him things, but you can't buy anything. So I could probably go and hunt the legendary animals to raise some money, but I couldn't buy like the coats or anything. I do. Some people might be thinking about the Aberdeen Pig Farm. I have $13,000 at the Aberdeen Pig Farm. I already checked and deleted the save again.
Okay.
But I'm not going to use that money because it would be too easy. The way I'm playing John right now, he's got nothing. He's just, picking fights where he can, looting bodies, looting places where I know have a little bit of cash. But if I get a gold bar or a gold nugget, I'm not cashing those. I'm just using the actual cash that I find or loot off bodies. And so far, I've not got very much. I think I got about, $50, something like that. I forgot to check before we got this Horseman 9 underway. But I think what I'm going to do after this is go over to New Austin. And I'll have to be careful with my gunfights because I got 9 bullets for the pistol and 10 bullets for the Warren Litchfield repeater. But if I can pick my fights and pick them wisely, I should be able to pick some money up by looting the Del Lobos. Or maybe even get some weapons. Some of them drop cattleman revolvers or whatever, so maybe I can get some more guns.
We're good, aren't we?
Alright, so we used up about 10.5 minutes. I think a huge chunk of that was in Saint Denis, though. I think if I had just come as directly as I could, I think this horse could probably do this challenge in about 12.5 to 13 minutes, no problem. And I'm pretty sure she can make the broken bridge jump, but it seems sort of pointless to do that. I mean, when I do it in Chapter 2, it's sometimes just to avoid the fight and tall trees. If there's no one shooting at you, it's like, why? Why risk killing your horse? And in the challenge, maybe just for the excitement. I get that, but it only takes a couple of extra minutes to run the extra distance. So, right, here we are at Lake Owanjila.
Well, that's a nice mountain you got there. Why don't you just get off your horse so we can take you off?
All right. I don't know if you heard it, but what they said was that's a nice knife you have there, because usually at this point in the game, that's all John has is a knife. But I had that pistol. But what pisses me off about that is I had to waste 3 bullets on these boneheads, and I couldn't even loot them afterwards. So now I'm down to 6 bullets in the pistol and 10 with the repeater. And you usually don't have quite as much damage with a worn gun as you do with a new one. And it's like I said, I can't modify this $18.99. I can't take it to the gunsmith and modify it. It's a good weapon, but the game won't let you buy any bullets or modify the weapon. So if I gotta hope I can find some more bullets, or maybe find a revolver like a cattleman or something and get some revolver bullets for that, so I'll have more. It's so strange going through here. Nobody's shooting at me. That's so weird.
How are you?
It kind of takes something away from it, I'm not all tensed up or anything. it's still a nice ride. I like the ride. I don't tend to fast travel that much, and I like riding the horses. And a big reason for that is because if you fast travel, you're going to miss a lot of things in the game. There's a lot of people you can meet along the trail. There's also little things like structures and buildings and stuff. All right, what are you doing here? Stuck. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I mean, you can find little farmhouses and things like that when you're riding along, and you can go inside and investigate, and find things. And if you fast travel, you miss all that stuff. I mean, this is a great, great open world game, maybe the best one ever. And it's got so many little details in it, and people and animals, Sometimes you're looking all over the map for a certain animal, and if you just ride along and slow down a little bit, you'll find that animal. All right, I'm just concerned right here that the cougar is going to make an appearance, so I just need to be ready to shoot it. That does. And that's funny, that's going to be John's home in just a little while. It's funny, I only have one of my 100% saves left. I had to delete 4 of them to make room for other saves that I needed in order to run the channel. But my 100% save that I have is my very first one. And it's funny to load that 100% save up sometimes and look and see all the stuff I never did, because I didn't know. Back then I was just a muppet, I did not know. And it's kind of nostalgic as well to use this save right here, because I've been playing it for so long, since way before COVID, All right, so there was Horseman 9. Wasn't any problem. Of course, I never expected it to be with this horse. It's a pretty fast horse. And I don't really know what to do with myself now. I usually start shooting.
I love you, lady.
I guess I can just hang out. This is so weird.
Hey, partner.
Maybe I can just go into the saloon and play cards or something. Yeah, let's do that.
Out of the way.
Hey, excuse me.
The spider web hanging from your cards.
Come on in. New faces always welcome here. John?
And John's still trying to accumulate money. Yeah, he's got $53 at the moment. And he's just bought into this game. Let's see if he can improve.
I'm gonna go all in.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it, John.
Bigger they are.
I think we're about to get a lesson. All right.
Here. Dead man walking here. That ain't fair.
To the victor, the spoil. If you'll excuse me. Good game.
Alright. So, I hope you enjoyed that. That was my first ever Horseman 9 in the epilogue. And there are going to be a few more. So, until the next time, thanks for watching.